played with a lot of pride and still have a lot to play for here. So just kind of talk about the mindset.
Yeah, like you said, just playing with pride. First half of the season, everybody kind of disappointed, bad taste in the mouth. Don't play how we know we can play. And these last couple of weeks, we're playing better. We're not playing as good as we know we can, but just this week play as good as we can, and whatever film corrections we got to do that, and then go into the last week of the season, play Baylor as good as we can.
I know you said after the BYU game you left some plays out there as offense. Just
Yeah.
kinda, what would you like to see this Saturday?
Yeah, we went 3 and out the last 2 drives, and that's on us as an offense. We can't keep putting our defense in situations like that. So, ideally we score both those drives, and that game's never in a defense has to get a 4th down stop.
What are your thoughts on going into senior day, but it being an Arrowhead and just all the emotions and somewhat strangeness of that?
Yeah, it'd be cool. A lot of fans there, so just take it all in. But at the end of the day, it's a football game, and none of that really matters because it's all before the football game. So just as soon as the game starts, it's just another day.
What do you think of Jalen's punt?
The punt?
Yeah.
We've practiced it since Leipold's staff got here, every Thursday. And, we usually try to down all in one. That's the first time there's never a defense out there. So, 1 for 1 off of somebody's helmet, I'll take it. That's as good as it gets.
What stands out to you about Colorado's secondary?
They're obviously extremely athletic, very confident group. They play a lot of man. And they're good at what they do. They're like I said, they're extremely confident in each other, that they don't worry about, what is this guy going to do over here? If he gets beat, then I'm going to maybe have to go travel across. They trust each other, and they've got a great D-line, great linebackers that, they all play physical and fast, so it's going to be a good challenge.
How confident do you guys feel as an offense right now?
Extremely confident. We feel like this is we're playing our best ball, and it's only going up from here.
Henry asked you about the secondary, but I guess Travis Hunter specifically, just what stands out to you about him?
Plays both ways, every snap. It's extremely cool to see, and he's very good at both sides of the football. So, just from a fan perspective, it's cool to see somebody do that and do it at such a high level.
Have you ever been around any player, whether on your team or teams that you played against, that you think could have potentially played both ways, even close to that kind of a level?
I don't know about that kind of a level because, playing, 100 snaps a game or however many it is, that's insane, and that takes a lot of discipline, getting recovery throughout the week on your body. But there's been a lot of guys throughout my career where, they might play running back and linebacker, for his instance, cornerback, wide receiver, tight end, defensive end, stuff like that. You see it all the time in high school, but then, when you get to college, it's kind of like, as you're trying to go professional in something, you want to hone in on one thing. So it's just really cool to see him do it both ways.
Seems like there's a lot of emphasis on packing Arrowhead this week, and there'll be a lot of excitement with Colorado coming. What do you think about the potential for a good atmosphere this weekend?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great crowd. Middle of the day. It's supposed to be very nice. No rain, no nothing. So there's no reason not to pack it out, and I think it's going to be awesome.
You said it was have a sense of relief, obviously, after that game against BYU. Do you guys feel that, or is it obviously more driven more than ever now, obviously,
yeah,
with another good team coming in?
Yeah, the relief part of it is just we finally closed out a 4th quarter that we've been struggling to do at the beginning part of the season. So it's nice to see that what we've been working on in practice and the film room, the weight room, everything that we've been doing in between Saturdays pays off in that instance. But as soon as, we got home at 6 a.m. that morning, we lift at 4 p.m. on Sunday, we start watching film, it's all right, relief's gone. We're back in the grind mode.
6 a.m. the latest you ever gotten back from a game?
Yeah, Nevada the year before, we stayed there,
Right, yeah.
and we came back at 8 a.m.
Okay.
That was it's a long trip, so yeah.
Did you prefer this style of doing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Coach Leipold talked to the leadership group about it, and all of us were let's just come home. I'd rather sleep in my own bed than a hotel room. So even if it is only for 4 hours, at least it's sleep in my own room.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think the key has been? I mean, it would be so easy for a team when you guys only had 2 wins a couple weeks ago, just pack it in. But you guys have, like I said, played with a lot of pride. And
Yeah.
you think, is that coaching? Is it leadership from you guys? Because whether it's a spoiler role or whatever, you guys have found a way to just improve.
Yeah, I think one of Coach Leipold's biggest things that he's been telling us is there's no reason not to stick together. It's the exact same team. These seniors that I've been a part of for 4 or 5 years is why would we not go out as good as we can just because we didn't start off how we wanted to? We're not going to throw everything that we've worked for the last 5 years away.
In the